Hi, everyone. In this segment, I want to walk you through how we introduce parent based CBT in a session when a child's progress has plateaued, particularly when parents are involved in those rituals or reassurance, and we're seeing that OCD symptoms are intensifying at home. So let's say you've been working with a child with contamination OCD. We can call him Johnny. In session, Johnny's doing okay. He's learned to label his intrusive thoughts. Maybe he's doing exposures in session. You guys have reviewed coping skills. But at home, the OCD gets louder. The child starts asking, Mom, are the dishes clean? Can you rewash them? Dad, can you rewash your hands? Rerun the dishwasher? And if the parent doesn't comply to those asks, then they become having a big meltdown, the child does. And so that's a really common pattern in OCD, and it doesn't mean anyone's doing anything wrong. It just means that the OCD has learned that it can pull the parent into its safety behaviors. So when you start to notice that, this is a great time to gently shift the focus toward working with the parent using parent-based CBT. And the key here is how we frame it. We never want the parent to feel blamed or that they are doing something harmful. We want them to feel supported and empowered and include them as part of the treatment team. So here's how that might sound in session. Now the parent walks in, you can start by, building rapport, of course, but then going into something like, hi, you've been doing such a thoughtful job in supporting Johnny. It's so clear how much you care for him and how much effort you've put into helping him feel safe. We're noticing that Johnny's making good progress in session, but the OCD does seem to get louder at home, which is something we see often. It's really common because home is where most of his triggers live, and as parents, we naturally want to help their child feel calm. Sometimes the OCD takes advantage of that caring. It starts to rely on parents to feel safe, which can make the OCD stronger. And that's not anyone's fault. It's just how OCD works. So one thing that we can do to keep building on the progress that Johnny has already made is to start focusing a bit more on giving you some tools. There's a treatment called parent-based CBT that helps parents learn the same evidence-based strategies that we use here in session so you can respond to OCD in a way that reduces stress for everyone and helps Johnny build independence. So this isn't about you doing therapy at home. It's about us working together so you can feel confident, calm, and equipped when OCD shows up in those hard moments. So in that example, notice how my tone stayed warm, provided validation and collaboration. You're giving psychoeducation without judgment. You're inviting the parent into the process as an active but supportive participant. It's also important to frame parent-based CBT as an extension of the work that's already going well, not a change in direction, but as a next step in helping the child's progress generalize to the home environment. So this framing keeps the parent open, collaborative, and motivated, and it helps reflect our light on anxiety philosophy that helping your child starts with supporting you.